Alright, here we are in round one. This is a draw for his deck, I guess. Bad mana base and playing a little attrition. We got cards that get us back into a game too. Quick starts. Triple Soren's Thirst is actually pretty perfect in this deck. Alright, Death Mark's coming in. Leaving this open. Because someone mentioned that, oh, that's not what I want to see. I don't want to see, like, Hexproof Aura deck. That would be rough for this deck to beat. I was having all these weird, I don't know if you saw my last draft, like, things shaking all over the place. I was told that maybe, by one of the commenters, maybe that might be because I leave this closed sometimes. It's too much for Moto to handle. Am I straight dead to like Troll Hide now? No, obviously not. I mean, I have blockers for it and stuff, but it would be really annoying. Troll Hides now, or even Dark Favor would be super annoying. Troll Hide would definitely be worse, but. And there you go. I mean, why else play this awful creature? Not calling my opponent awful. I'm calling the creature awful. I'm sure he's well aware. But I'm sure he had his reasons. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got Troll Hides. So if you are gonna play it, it's because you have Troll Hides, so I can't say that I'd never do the same. If he plays a Spirit Mantle on it now, I'm conceding. I guess we're bringing Naturalize in too. We did pick up a Naturalize. Not doing a whole lot of anything else, which is kind of good news. Gives us time to potentially find a blocker. We've got this Thorin's Vengeance in hand too, so if we can just put a couple speed bumps in his way, maybe we can crawl back into this game. Oh, nothing. Straight nothing. It's a blocker. It's not killing anything, but I guess white has a good number of flyers. Oh, Doomblade. So sitting on removal with a 3/3 Shroud Hexproof. Well, not Shroud. Hexproof Regeneration. Rock Egg. So we've got another blocker, so hopefully there's no more Doomblades. Worst case, we are going to cast Thorin's Vengeance, I think. Unless he's going to Titanic Growth us. We can even survive a Titanic Growth. Ugh. Okay, his deck is pretty bad, but I mean, it's getting us here. But reclaim, Glade Cover Scouts. I mean, all of them, even Rock Egg, like all of them can fit into a deck. But when that is the deck, it's probably not the greatest deck. I mean, we're still behind, and we're gonna turn things around a little bit with the Thorin's Thirst. But we've Thorin's Vengeance, I mean. But we don't have. He still has the board. He owns the board. So at least we know he's out of removal unless he's like sitting on more reclaims. Oh, that's a good one actually. Imagine just like double Soren's Vengeance. That's how I win the game. We want to leave up Soren's Thirst here. And this one, I definitely give him, like, I'm attacking into his Rock Egg. Unless the board state changes on this turn. I can kill the Rock Egg. And I do want to put some pressure on him. Drawing Soren's Vengeance off the top would be sweet. Swamp less sweet. Yeah, we are attacking. I mean, sort of showing that he's got some blanks in hand. And this is still it's a 1-for-1 plus he got a free block, I guess. I guess I didn't have to play my land out. Could start sandbagging lands in case he's splashing Mind Rot or something. Great sword. Huh? Puts the pressure back on me. I mean, our clock is faster? No, it is not. Well, we're attacking here, and, you know, if I die to a pump spell or whatever, I die. But I don't want to chump now. That removes some of my outs. Because then any creature I draw that doesn't block this, which is pretty much all of my creatures, none of my creatures block this, then I'm just in chump mode. So, I mean, I do have outs, depending on how many I have, depends on if he plays something. Oh, I guess I should just Soren's Thirst it now. Well, maybe he's going to aura it up first. He's going to Great Sword it up. Well, actually, let's let him... I don't want to Soren's Thirst it in response. I want it to move, so he has to actually move it back. No, that doesn't quite do it, even if I cast it on the Goliath. Fortunately, I can't go to the face. So I've got to chump. Got to chump here. So now my outs are much more limited. I need Vengeance. As one of our commenters said in my last draft when talking about Vengeance, I mean one of the good things about running Vengeance is it often means having it in your deck often means you're drawing life, which is never a bad thing. You always have that. It's almost always an out. Even if not to straight up win the game, which often it is straight up win the game, but at least to prolong the game and keep you drawing alive. It's not often you cast Soren's Vengeance and your opponent can still kill you. It shouldn't happen too often. In fact, what's happening in this game, which is me. What? Okay. Well, I'm back in the game. Why wouldn't he regenerate? Because he wanted to cast the Archon? Seems kind of greedy. We're drawing a lot more live right now. Like, I mean, I guess I get that this guy flies and whatever. I can't jump it, but oh, that's not gonna do it. I mean, I still lose, but that seemed sketchy. So, I suppose death marks are both coming in. He's not playing many creatures. At least not that I saw. Naturalize is definitely coming in. And then we move things around. So what comes out? I suppose Wall of Tortures comes out. It's an easy cut. Could play Plummet too, but then I don't know what I'm cutting. Then I'm probably cutting like Warstorm Surge plus creature or something. I don't know if I like that plan. Cut the Ring Flesh. I'm just overloaded on removal. I'd rather the ones that are more reliable. Playing Deathmark is definitely an upgrade over Ring Flesh against his deck. I mean, black is clearly the splash for him. I'm still going to play 41 cards, so I only need to make one more cut. I'd like to have some sort of 3-draw creatures. I don't want to cut those, even though they're clearly the worst cards left in my deck. Do I cut like a Thorn Source? I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, well, we'll cut the Crocodile. Is Crocodile worse than Vampire? It's just like Crocodile's basically a 2/2. I'd rather the extra power, especially he's playing green. I feel like Zombie Infestation is almost playable in this deck. Between the Vengeful Pharaoh and the lack of creatures and the Warstorm Surge, almost playable. Not quite, almost. If I added like a Call to the Grave, we might be talking.